Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Today it's going to be a TVT between TY and Taeja here on Simulacrum, the latter edition. This is a 2020 Katowice qualifier replay for IEM at the request of JLC. Bottom right hand corner, we have a red Terran player. It is Taeja. And on the top left, TY. So two incredible Terran players. Taeja is amazing. TY is incredible. And I'm excited for an amazing TVT here on Simulacrum. A game that I haven't cast, a match that I haven't cast a game on in a very, very long time, it feels like. Woo! So this was before the whole COVID thing, right? January 2020. It just kind of feels like a lifetime ago, doesn't it? Yeah. Alright, so both players are just playing it safe. No proxies. Oh, 2 racks opener here from TY, blocking off the Reaper hop-up spot. And let's see if Taeja... Ooh, double gas here from Taeja. Maybe a Cyclone opener. Maybe a quick factory. We'll have to see. I kind of feel like it's a quick factory here in this TVT. TY making a Reaper. Reaper's name is Mighty Mouse. Mighty Mouse is on his way. Here he comes to save the day. That is the Mighty Mouse theme song from, boy, that probably dates back to before I was born. But yeah, quick factory here from Taeja, which does get scouted, making a supply depot over here just to see about Reaper hop-ups. Not going to try to block it or anything. And actually double Reaper here from TY. Oh, is he going mass Reaper on us to start this thing? That is always a little bit interesting. What you're going to want against that is Hellions more than anything else as a Terran player. So good thing we got the factory on the way here from Taeja. The Reapers are going to have a bit of a window here in which they're able to do some stuff. We'll see if Taeja scouts this out first. His Reaper's out, which his name is... Newfangled Memes. Oh, come back, buddy. Emperor Mets was surfing online when he kept seeing memes he just did not understand. They were new and scary and entirely incomprehensible. So he decided that anyone who posted memes newer than 2015 would be sent to the Reaper program. And Una points out that 2015 was centuries ago, and he is suppressing generations of cultural development is sent to the extra deadly Reaper program. So, yeah, newfangled memes are heading on back home. Taeja's expanding. Pretty safely feeling that way. TY is expanding on the high ground, maybe a little bit worried. I don't know why in particular, but yeah, it's just 3 Reapers. There's a Hellion out now, so there's multiple Hellions out now. Yeah, so I mean, TY, maybe if he hops in the main, he'll have a little bit of quality time with the enemy SCVs, but not very likely at this point, I don't think. We've got, again, 2 Reapers and 2 Hellions. Are you kidding? That's going to totally shut down what TY is doing here in the early stages. Because there's a factory coming up here too, because obviously that's what you want. Taeja is getting a starport, which could be for battle cruisers. TVT is one of those places the battle cruisers do tend to come in. Can't promise you anything though. Could just be for liberators, which are also very good. Ravens, which are also very good in TVT. The starport has a lot of utility here. What's up, cleaning bot? Hello, cleaning bot. Goodbye, cleaning bot. Into the fog of war. Second base for TY is complete. Oh, it is a fusion core here from Taeja, though. And a tech lab. It's a little bit suspicious. Let's see. Let's see what comes out of the starport. How much gas does he have? Not enough to make a battle cruiser, that's for sure. So maybe Banshee could be interesting. Yeah, I just think everything out of the starport is pretty darn viable in TVT. Second base obviously landed for TY. We've seen that already. Worker count is 17 to 12. In favor of TY, though, he's managed to sneak a massive advantage in worker count here. It is a Cyclone on the way from TY, his own starport. It is a battle cruiser. All right, so Taeja's making a BC with his first bunch of gas here. SCV comes in for the scout, sees what's going on. This is a really, like, Transformer-esque Cyclone skin, I feel like. I don't know why. It's just the, it's the Borderlands skin. I don't know what it's officially called, but where it's kind of flat, but it has the, yeah, see, the Marines have it too, where it has the black outline. It makes them look cel-shaded, which is what Borderlands is. Anywho, Yamato getting researched. Oh, that means we're going to see more than one battlecruiser out of Taeja. You don't get Yamato unless you're making multiple BCs. Not that he has multiple starports at this point, but still, Cyclone hanging out on the high ground with his Marine buddy. Here to defend. Hellions to defend the front door. And this is... Taeja's in a pretty good spot, I think. Taeja's in a position where he's going to be fine against this aggression. TY hasn't really even tested anything today. He made those 3 Reapers, didn't test anything. He's made this stuff, didn't test anything. Battlecruiser going to jump or going to be used for base defense? Well, that's a jump sound. So third base. Oh, the Marines, though. Oh, my gosh. Get on the high ground. Get up to the high ground. Okay. That was dangerous. 4 kills. Did take him down to about 50% health, though, which totally sucks. Quick. Boost up the Marines. Oh, he's going to cancel combat shield. He does cancel combat shield. Denied. The Reapers show up. It's like, wait, what are we doing here exactly? I don't know. So Battlecruiser does... Oh, you have Yamato. He doesn't have Yamato yet. He's trying to break the... It's hard to break the lock on. Oh, last hit. Last hit. Took it down. He tried to save the BC with these Hellions, but wasn't able to do so. That sucks. But, again, did get, what, 4 Marine kills and denied combat shield. So that's not bad. Taeja's making additional factories here. Vikings in production to deal with future battle cruisers. Is there another? There's not another battle cruiser. Oh, almost done here from Taeja. Army value is even. A lot of that is tied up in this BC though from Taeja. There we go. Battle cruiser operational. Third base. Okay, here from TY. Honestly, really didn't get denied or anything at all. So at this point, I feel like TY is in a pretty good position. This game is not over yet. It is a bit far from over, but TY is like thrown down a 4th base before Taeja gets his 3rd base at all. So, I mean, officially TY is one of the 4 horsemen. He's incredibly terrifying as a Terran player. His TVT is impeccable as well, obviously. He's 1 GSLs. You don't do that if you're terrible. Or even if you're just an okay, if you're a great player, that doesn't mean you win GSLs. Reaper falling back here from Newfangled Memes. Mighty Mouse the Reaper, I think, is still alive. I remember. Was running around at... What? Where did you die? Nope. Here we go. Yeah. So they're here. I think the battlecruiser just killed one of them. That's a, yeah, that's a jump situation. Cyclones and Marines come up on you. I like what TY's doing. He's got his little group of anti-air stuff going on with his Vikings. He's got his Marines, got his Cyclones, and all of this should trade pretty well, except Taeja's got a lot of tanks. He's making another BC. Good drop here from TY inside the main base. 2 battlecruisers, though, really should be able to handle this. They do Yamato the... Oh, beautiful. Yamato the Medivacs. So the Marines can't get healed or escape from this position. The repair is amazing. And the Vikings have to get out of here, too. This is actually a really good defense from Taeja. Excellent job here from the Red Terran player. So 3 base to 3 base. TY's 4th base is complete and being mined from right now. So Taeja's kind of getting left out in the rain here economically. TY's actually lost more than Taeja has, but he has an extra base, so he can afford it, right? Somehow Taeja's income is higher. It's got to just be a mule spike. Another command center on the way from him. Got our mass Hellion play, so he's really meching it. This is interesting. I don't know if we've seen a mech versus bio TBT in some time. This might be Taeja trying to use some of his old, maybe outdated 2012 strategies here. But they might work. They really might work here. In direct engagements, mass mech with siege tanks, Hellions and Hellbats and stuff can do really well against Marine Marauder. Depending on the Marauder count and the position of the tanks, obviously, but still. Alright, so 3 battle cruisers moving out here at 9 minutes. Yeah, that Marine. Nope. Fare thee well, buddy. This Marine, too, is probably dead. He's on hold position duty. Gets burned alive. Oh. Ugh. It's corpse flailing around desperately. 2 Ravens on the way from TY. Good anti-armor missile is so good against battle cruisers. Like, insanely good against BCs. TY expanding again. So before Taeja's even landed his 4th base, TY's going for a 5th, and it's halfway complete. The economic battle here is definitely being won by TY. And, I mean, that's basically the fact that Taeja's army is not very mobile, right? Battle cruisers can jump every once in a while, but they're slow otherwise. Yeah, they basically took down a sensor tower and got the heck on out of there. Jump back, get repaired. TY, man. So TY is more mobile, which means he can afford to take more bases. But what it comes down to is if Taeja moves out, he's going to get a base kill pretty much no matter what. We'll see how this works. Yeah, TY trying to stand here and handle this, but once the tanks arrive, it's going to be very, very difficult. This is not a Punetary yet. It would have been nice to have that in that fight, but Taeja's able to push it back. Anyway, TY is making 3 command centers at once, and here they are. Uno, dos, tres. Making another Raven here as well. I like the battle cruisers from Taeja, I do. But by golly, TY is doing everything he can to make sure the battle cruiser army is not insurmountable, is not unstoppable and unbeatable. He's making Vikings, right? He's got his Marines, he's got Cyclones, he's got Ravens for anti-armor to bring the armor down on those battle cruisers insanely much. Thor's in production here from Taeja, just continuing with the mech strategy, right? He's not getting attack upgrades for his BCs. It's largely just going to be for his ground mech. It's kind of cool. I'm down with that. 3 Thors actually in production. Hellion surprisingly not great, or unsurprisingly not great against Marauders at all. You know, Marauders are kind of the answer to mech in general here, right? Marauders can kind of jump up on tanks and cause them problems. Marauders can... Whoa, we can unload on top of tanks and cause them problems too. They can trade really well versus Thors. At the same time, some friendly fire splash, trying to marine bomb these guys, forcing the battle cruiser to jump over here, but by the time they jump, there's really nothing for them to do at all. TY expanding south. Are we surprised by this? No, we saw him make so many command centers earlier. There are still 3 here. This was being built on location. So Taeja's maxed out. He needs to, I think, what he needs to do here is take advantage of TY's greediness. He only got 3 SCVs with that. That was not enough to really cause TY much worry about Hellion run-bys. Look who's making his own battle cruisers, though. TY, 4 BCs at a time in this match. Okay. This is what we're talking about. This is what JLC is here for, is the battle cruisers. Transformation servos on the way from Taeja just decreases the time it takes to transform, well, specifically Hellions into Hellbats for 1. That's the main thing. I think Thors maybe transition a little bit more quickly too from their splash damage anti-air to their single target anti-air, but otherwise, man, Magfield accelerators on the way here from Taeja, working on the damage that the Cyclones do, and he's really committing to this mech strategy. Simulacrum's a big map with a lot of bases. Like, TY's on 6 bases, and he still has a couple more places he can go with it, which is a lot. I don't know where the Ravens have been. There they are. The Ravens are hanging out with the Vikings. They might try to snipe an anti-armor missile from the north while avoiding taking shots from Thors, which their anti-air is amazing. Their range is really, really strong. TY knows he can't stand and fight, so that's why he's being pushed back, obviously. If you're retreating from a fight, you see a professional do that, you know he cannot win. Quick transformation there on that Hellbat, only to die tragically, but this is what I was talking about, right? Mech is slow. Ooh, this is excellent from Taeja. He forces a liftoff of TY's 3rd base, and he might actually be able to take down... forced to jump without actually doing anything. TY was just in the neighborhood, apparently. Thors are so good versus battle cruisers. They outrange them insanely. But the interference matrix disabling the Thors is incredible. Turret's getting tossed down, and suddenly Taeja is the one who's in retreat mode here. Cyclone's getting some free shots off, trying to kill that turret, which is such a problem. Taeja in full retreat mode here, actually working on high capacity fuel tanks, I believe is what that upgrade is called from TY here, which just means that medevacs can use their boost more frequently than normal, which you don't see it researched a lot, but man, when you're in a long TVT and you kind of have a lot of resources, you're going to do fine anyway. Taeja making 5 Thors at a time. I don't know, are those SCVs, were those sacrificial? I don't actually know. All right, more Ravens coming in here. Have any Ravens died today? No. TY's done a good job keeping his Ravens alive. He's got 4 of them. Not like he's going Mass Raven or anything, because that hasn't been viable for a long time now. Battle Cruisers in the Brood War skin. Going to take out Taeja's attempt at taking a top right base. It's just the economy of this game. It's not always entirely about economy. It's never entirely about economy. But in this game, it really feels like it is all about economy. Nice anti-armor missile getting tossed down here on these units. Wow, flank attack wandering in. Anti-armor missile landing Vikings to fight the Thors is not generally a recommended activity, but if you're buffering a little bit for the Marauders, you're going to do just fine. The Dorito missile wears off on a couple of Thors, but they are outnumbered. There's nowhere to run for them. The battle cruisers are causing problems along the right side here for Taeja as well. Yamato does take out one of the BCs. Repair is excellent, and Taeja has to jump out of there. So economically, it is favoring TY a little bit, and overall, I'd say it's been favoring him pretty effectively. The resources lost are effectively even right now, too, here at 16 minutes. Bottom left base from TY has really just been left alone today. He's been harassed at this base. He was forced to lift off at his 3rd base, too, but he's never lost a base today yet. And Taeja has, right? He lost this one. He lost a ton of SCVs down here. Didn't actually die, though. Yeah, 1 command center has been killed. This is good. This is a nice slugfest TVT with their battle cruisers. With a lot of Vikings, obviously. Ravens doing cool stuff. Thors to counter the enemy battle cruisers out of Taeja. Look at these Thors go. They've got 3 upgrades. TY's upgrades are 2 for the air and 1 for the combined ground and air. Yeah, I mean, +3 battle cruisers doing a lot of work here. Hellions just kind of hanging out in the corner here, this bottom left base of TY's. It actually is delaying the mining pretty substantially. There were a lot of mules that just got dropped in here, too, so that is some lost mining time. A couple trips, maybe, to get lost, but he does manage to sneak them back in, recognizing it's just 2 Hellions. It's not like it's a huge drop or anything, and these guys are dead. Taeja's got his Thor group just marching right up the middle, and TY has done nothing to stop this at all, and this base is going to die. So Orbital Command goes down. Blue Flame Hellions on those SCVs. Whoa, 20 SCVs going down. TY didn't defend it because he was up at the top right, murdering another one of Taeja's bases. So this is turning into a bit of a base trade scenario. That's a 1-for-1 base trade. Top right base from TY. Losing that is it's a very new source of income. I don't think you can repair through the damage that these Thors are doing with the siege tanks. No. Good attempt to give it the hug of life, but not against the bursty damage of Thors and siege tanks in particular. Coming on in, Interference Matrix on several of the Thors, all of them but 1, and then focusing the 1 down. Interference Matrix is honestly saving the day for TY here. Taeja recognizing that he needs to get out of there. It's too long. They're anti-armored and they were disabled. That is just a brilliant and a brutal 1-2 punch here. Oh, TY jumping on Taeja's battle cruisers. But he does get out, not before some Yamatos lock on. By that I mean 1. Taeja's in trouble. He might be in a lot of trouble here. Anti-armor missile. The Ravens have honestly been MVPs of the game here from TY. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. 6 Thors in production. All right, TY is on the warpath on the other side of the map, taking on 1 orbital command, going after SCVs, going after another orbital command here, really whittling down this worker count. Taeja had a really nice worker lead. Now it's 10. It's less than 10 on the worker lead as 17 SCVs go down. Taeja trying to expand here, and that's not happening. Blue Flame Hellions trying to make some trouble up at the top right, but guess what? You can jump battle cruisers over really quickly and deal with those exceptionally well. 17 SCVs down from Taeja, as we said. Resources lost here now, 31,000 and 26,000. Taeja, in the last couple minutes, has not made some good trades. Obviously, we've seen that. He's lost all of his Thor group a couple times. He's committed to these Thors, though he just doesn't have an answer to the Ravens, which is such a problem for that everything that's going on right now. Ugh. Major problem here from Taeja. I don't know. Can he win this? He's at 172 supply. TY's maxed out. It's not like he's an incredible amount of anything behind here. Wiping out this bottom left base would be pretty nice for Taeja if he could pull it off, but he's going to lose this one. The battle cruisers are here from TY. They've got +3 air and +2 air and ground. The Thors, again, outrange the crap out of these BCs. The battle cruisers, if they're worried about the enemy battle cruisers, okay. That guy goes down. However, a big engagement, bottom left, TY's army doing much better here. He jumped his battle cruiser over to assist with this engagement, and they are going to kill everything that Taeja has here. TY at 176 supply. Taeja's at 122. This new source of income from Taeja, not happening. Top right base has really not been allowed to happen either for him, as we've seen. This feels like a GG, and that is a GG. TY is your winner, and Taeja taps out. But a really, really fun TBT nevertheless. I mean, as we looked at it earlier, resources lost continued to climb in favor of TY. 39,000 for Taeja and 31,000 for TY. Yeah, brutal game there from Taeja. The Thors, without the Ravens, I think the Thors win the day. But as usual, spellcasters are the balance changers when it comes to these games. It's just, if you have Ravens, if you have Ghosts, if you have, Infestors, High Templar, any kind of spellcaster, you're gonna do fine. Taeja just didn't have any of that today at all. He didn't have his own Ravens. I don't know what he could have used them for necessarily. Some anti-armor missile could have been pretty good, but the anti-armor missile and the interference matrix was dropping fast and heavy from TY, and Taeja was just not able to handle that at all. So great game. Fantastic game out of TY. Nice job, efforts out of Taeja, but not enough. Ooh, hoorah. All right, well, that's going to be it for me today. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void and a good TVT game with battle cruisers. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching. You take care of yourself.